that you can go, and there are even places that you yourself you can even write things and post, like comments. When you go to Facebook, you can write something and put them, people can comment. So read and write. But the read and write, there's a problem with this Web2. And currently Web2 is the predominant, technology that we are using.
Yes.
Everyone is privy to Web2.
Yeah.
But the internet is moving, just like we were having Web1. So when Web2 was coming, some people didn't actually start learning Web2. So because before they realized they were now behind time, and others were already in Web2. And that will be the same thing that will happen to some people in this era. We are moving to the next phase of the internet, which is Web3. Now let me tell you what Web3 is. Web3 comes with three things. So Web1 was read only. You can only read. Then as the world is civilizing, we move to Web2, where you can now read and you can write. But you don't own the data. So whatever you are putting on the internet, you don't own it. Today, Facebook can block you and clear everything, right?
Yes.
A lot of things can happen to your data. If you have a blog on the internet, even where you are hosting your website or your blog, they can clear everything. And even you can go to the internet and publish something, and they can censor you. The government can censor you, although
yes.
they can just clear what you published.
Yes.
On the internet. So in Web2, you can read, you can write, but you don't actually own the data. And when you have a transaction occurring in a bank, let's say you are making a transaction, are we follow? Let's say you are making a transaction to the bank. Your transaction is being recorded, and the bank owns that particular data. There is a way they can clear all your transactions. So we call them censoring. Yes, there's something we call double spending, and many other things are happening in the current state that you have to go to, let's say you register a land. You have your land, you register the land with the land commission, and then you have your certificate. You go back to, maybe you have a challenge with somebody that is also saying that he's having the same documents to the land. Now both of you match to the land commission. Okay, now open your system. Let's see who registered the land first in your system. Maybe you are the person that registered the land first, but someone in the Land Commission office is able to manipulate the data, cancel your name, and replace that name with a different person, the person you are battling with, right? And when this happens, this is possible in Web2 because the data is being owned and controlled by some people. So there's nothing you can do. You will come with your documents. I registered the land first. Maybe last year, October 19, I registered the land. The person is saying that no, I registered mine in September. And then now you go to check in the system, and really the person's name is there. The data was manipulated by somebody, or even the Land Commission office, and they fix the person's name there. And there's nothing you can say. And that is what is happening right now in Web2. You can see everything is happening, but the corruption is too much because we don't own the data. There's data on the internet, there's data on our digital systems, but we don't own this data. Now, Web3 comes to solve this problem. So in Web3, all the data will be stored on the blockchain. So what happens is that the blockchain, just like you said, it's an advanced database, which is also called a decentralized ledger. So what it means is that all the data storing in the blockchain are distributed across different networks. And if you want to change anything on the blockchain, then it means that you have to change across all the networks that are on the blockchain, which is impossible. Even let's just imagine that we have a blockchain for this room, which is shared across all of us in this room. Then a particular person like this person, Malik wants to manipulate something on the blockchain. It means that Malik has to manipulate across all the computers here before he has to do it across all the computers here